हेलो गाइस, वेलकम यू ऑल टू एआई की पाठशाला। एआई की पाठशाला आपकी अपनी पाठशाला है। आप यहाँ आ सकते हैं और फ्री में पढ़ाई कर सकते हैं। वॉट एवर सेशन आई एम कंडक्टिंग, इट्स लाइव सेशन। I often conduct live session at 10 p.m. IST every day. And those of you who wants to join my live session, you can go to the description section of the video and join my Telegram group link there, because I send the link of the live session in my Telegram group only. So that's why those of you who wants to study artificial intelligence, machine learning, Python, database, statistics for data science, you can come and enjoy the benefit, come share knowledge with us and grow with us. So that's all. And today we are going to study module and import in Python. So let's start. I'm going to share you my screen and let's start. So are you guys able to see my screen? Can I get a quick yes or no?
Yes.
Fine. So let's discuss module and import. First of all, before starting module, is my voice clear and audible? Is my voice? And
Yes.
guys, one important thing, keep on interacting with me. Don't end. Also, second thing, keep on coding along with me, because I believe in hands-on coding. That's why if you simply sit idle and watch my session, it will be of no help to you. So I request you, even the people who are watching the recorded session, I request you to please keep coding along with me. And those who are watching the recorded session, if you face any issues, kindly put it in the comment section of the video. I will definitely reply you. So we have already studied something called import OS. Do you remember this? Do you remember
Yes.
this? We have already
Yes.
discussed. And what we have done? We have run it. So this import OS, this OS is one module. I have told you that this is a module. And at that point of time, I have told you that just remember we will discuss it later. So we are going to discuss today how we are going to discuss how this thing is working behind the scene. After that, what we have done? We have done os.get cwd for current working directory. Get cwd. Get cwd. Do you remember this? And I get
Yes.
my current working directory. Likewise, I have done a lot of things with it. Os dot other things are there. Chdir for changing the directory and other things we have done. So what it means, this is one module and this is an inbuilt module. There are two types of module in Python. One is the inbuilt, just like the function you have studied. One is the inbuilt function and one is the user defined function, which user define as per their requirements. Likewise, in the module, there are two types of module. One is called the inbuilt module, that we get that the Python has built inside it. We have to simply import that module and use it in our program. So this OS is an inbuilt module of Python. So if I want to use this module, what I have to do? I have to simply do import OS. Thereafter, these are the methods. There are a lot of methods inside this OS module. Fine, methods inside this OS module. So what you have to do? You have to simply, if you simply press, if you simply press, what I have to, if you simply press after this dot, you will simply press tab, you will get these things. Can you see these things?
Yes.
So what is these things? These are called the methods. See, these are called the methods. Whatever you are seeing in this thing, these are the methods. And to access this method, which is present inside this module OS, you have to put dot here. Fine. As soon as I put dot and I press tab, I will get the list of all those methods that is present inside it. See, this is get CWD. Can you see this? Get CWD. Can you see this? Get CWD.
Yes.
Kindly confirm. Ruchi.
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
Fine. So this is also one method that I am using here. So what you have understood, that if there is some module and you know that inside a module, it depends upon the module, how many methods are defined inside that module. It depends upon module to module. We will see that. First of all, let's understand. So to use that module, to use that method which is present in that module, you have to first do the import. You have to import that module in your program. Thereafter, you have to write the name of the module. After that, you have to put dot, and thereafter, whatever method you want to use, you have to write the name of that method. And then when you run your program, so that will do the things that is defined inside that method. Do you get it? Now, let's understand why module is important and what are the uses of module, why we use module. Let me write here for you so that when you see it, just let module is a file containing Python code which can include functions, we know, variables, and classes. And next thing, module allow you, why we will use module. I am writing here, then I will explain you. Module allow you to organize your code into reusable organized units. Next thing, we can use modules to break down a large program into smaller, more manageable parts. Fine. So let's comment it out. Fine. So module is a file containing Python code which can include functions, functions, variables, and classes. You do not know classes, so don't worry. I will explain you later. Just keep it here right now. Modular allows you to organize your code into reusable, organized units. We can use modules to break down a large program into smaller, more manageable parts. Did you understand this? Or I need to explain this? Now, first of all, what I want you to do, just what you want, you have to go to the let me write this thing to you. Let me show you this. So let's see here. This is my directory, AI Ki Pathshala Python. So to create a new IPYNB file or Jupyter notebook file, what you are doing? You are doing this new. Thereafter, you are clicking on this Python 3. Are you doing this thing? Same thing?
Yes.
In spite of that, you have to
Yes.
click on this text file. When you click on this text file, you will get this type of file. This type of file will get open. Fine?
Fine.
So, when you click here, it is asking you to rename a file. So, rename this file as I am writing maths, maths, math underscore operations, math underscore operations. And after that, at the end of this, you have to just put .py. .py is a Python extension. This is a Python file. This .py is a extension of the Python file. This means wherever you will find .py, that means it is a Python file. So here you have to use .py. Just do it. And after you will do this, just click on OK. You will see math underscore operations.py name is created here. Can you see this? Please
Yes.
confirm me.
Yes.
Yes.
Fine. Now, this is the name of my module. Math underscore operation is the name of my module. I have created this module. So this module is created. Now inside this module, it is blank. It is nothing is written inside this blank. Now I am going to create different methods in this module. So how you will create a method? So let's create a method first. For creating a method, what you have to do? Just do def. You have to create a function inside this module. The function, whatever function you will define inside this module, different functions that you will define inside this module is called methods. So first method I am defining def add. This is my addition method. And you know from the function that you have to place an you have to put an argument here. So let's put two argument a comma b. Thereafter, what we used to do? Tell me, Ruchi. What we do?
Colon.
Correct. Colon. Thereafter,
Then we need to write the function body.
body.
Function
So
of the body.
yes. So let's do return a plus b. I want my this function to return this value a plus b. So I am done with it. Now let's create another function. This function is called subtract, S-U-B-S, subs, T-R-A-C-T, subtract. And let's do pass argument. I am passing the same argument, a comma b, and semicolon. And this time what I want, return a minus b. Likewise, I can create any number of methods. I can create thousands of methods like this, or according to my need, whatever method I want, I can create. Do you got it? Now just save this. How you can save? Either you can do control S, or you can simply come to the file section and press this save. It will get saved. So now understand this. This is the name of my module, math underscore operation, and I have defined two things, two methods, not two things, two methods inside my module. And what are those methods? One is my add method. This is the add method. The name of the function is add. So this is the add method. And this is the subtract method I have defined inside it. If I want, I can define one more method. Let's define def multiply, and put this a comma b. So, and return a and start b, and again save this. Fine. Now if you see this file, math underscore operation dot py get created here. If you can see here in my folder, you can see this, you can find this, just search math underscore operations dot py is created here. Can you see this? Can you guys see this?
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
fine. Keep on, because see why I'm uh, again and again interacting with you, because it also boosts my stamina. Okay. I feel that yes, you people are interacting, so that's why. And it's not that I want to tease you. So fine.
No, we are not teasing.
So so fine. So do you understand? So what are the methods I have defined inside and inside this module? Can you please tell me?
Add, subtraction, multiplication.
Fine. These three methods I have defined. Now let's close this and let's open my original this program file, this thing that I was doing.
I'm not able to do the way you did.
Word.
I'm not able to do that.
Okay. So can you open your, have you opened your Jupyter notebook?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you, I'm giving you permission to share your screen. Just share me your screen. I will help you. So
I can't
let's,
share my screen.
you can't share your screen.
No.
So then
Well, how to open two Jupyter notebook at the same time?
you can open it. See, when you will
How?
go inside your this home screen, you will, can you see this option?
Where? Yeah,
New.
I can. Yes.
If you
New.
if you simply if you simply type this, you will
Okay,
get
okay,
this type of
understand.
screen.
Got it, got it, got it.
If you just open this text file, you will get this type of thing.
Okay, got it.
Fine.
Fine.
Okay. So shall we move ahead? Now,
Yeah.
see, now I am opening this. Now I know that I have created one uh, module called maths underscore operation. What is my module name? Maths maths
So,
underscore operations
operations.
dot py. This is the name of my module.
Yeah.
Now, what thing is that I want to import that module into my program. So here is my program, and I want to import this module into my program. To import this module into my program, I have to use simply I have to do import to import math underscore operations. Import math underscore operations. If I simply run this code, what will happen? That module which I have created just some time before, that module will get imported in our program.
Okay.
Fine.
Fine.
Now, when this module is imported in our program, so I am able to now use whatever methods that is present inside that module.
Okay.
So I know if I simply type math underscore operations dot and tab, I can see there are three methods. Is it showing the three methods? Math operation dot add, math operations dot multiply, math operation dot subtract. Can you see this?
Yes.
And I have defined these three methods only.
Yeah.
So let's first do maths operation dot add. So to add someone, I have to pass two variables here. Let's pass 2, 3. And let's run this. I get 5. So what is the math dot add function is supposed to do? It is supposed to add two numbers. Fine. And
Fine.
it is adding this number. I am getting the result. Same way, if I want to use other method, like other method, which is put dot, which is subtract, let's say, I can use it. I can give like this variable minus, let's say 8. Sorry, 10 comma, let's say 8. So, and if I will run it, I will get 2. So it is giving me subtraction of these two numbers, 10 minus this, because I have already defined inside this function, inside this method subtract, what you have to do. So it is doing that. Again, let's do same thing, math underscore operations and dot, this time use multiply, give, let's say 5 comma 4, and let's run this code. So you will get 20. So do you understand how this module thing is working?
How we can convert that Jupyter notebook into module? I didn't get that one.
You do not need to convert the Jupyter notebook to module. What you have to do, whenever you will go see, whenever you go to this thing, can you have this kind of a screen?
Yeah.
So can you see this new?
Yeah, new.
You have to go to this text file
Okay.
and just click on the text file. You will see this kind of screen will appear.
Okay.
And then you have to change the name of this file, and at the end you have to, instead of this .txt, you have to put .py. Instead of .txt, you have to put .py.
What we need to put?
.py instead of at the end you have to put .py.
.py. Okay. Done.
When you do that, your module name will, you have to put first the module name, thereafter you have to put .py. When you will do it, your module will get created. Inside that module, you have to write these methods which I have just
Okay.
explained you. And
Okay.
since you have created a module and defined those methods, now,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to save it, and now I have imported that module inside my program. So when I have imported that module inside my program, so whatever method that is present inside that module, I can use it. How I can use it? I can use simply by giving the name of the
Importing that
module.
particular
Therefore,
module.
after dot and whatever method I want to use, I have to pass my argument and it will work.
Okay.
Can you understand this?
Yes.
Fine. So this is how. Now let's come here. Can you understand how this import module is? Similarly, when you are importing this OS module in your program, so whatever method that is present inside this OS module, you can use it inside your program.
Okay.
Is this thing clear?
Yeah.
And this is how the module is built. This is the method to create a module.
Okay.
And this is a method to import a module into your program. Fine.
Okay. Fine.
Now, let's move to the next part. This is how you have understood this. Now,
But I'm not getting this.
but you are not getting this.
This output.
You must be doing something wrong.
No, I've done import math underscore operations, math operation at 2, 3, then output there, it is showing some mistake. I mean, it's showing module math operation has no attribute
No.
add.
So you must be doing something wrong. That's why if you can share me your screen, I can guide you. Can you able to share your screen?
Just a minute.
Otherwise, you can do one thing. We can at the end of the session, please share me your screen. I will help you.
Okay.
Fine. So, but for the understanding, have you understood this thing?
Yeah.
Fine. So at the end, what we can do after we end this session, you can share your screen and I will help you whatever what are the wrong things that you are doing. Fine. Now let's create one other module, and this time just do let's create another module. You understood this module. Now create another module, and this time what I'm doing, module. Okay. So give me. So you have understood these things, math underscore operation module. Now let's create some other module. So this time what I am going to do, let's see, I am going to create another module. So this time I am showing you, just see. Ruchi, see clearly. You have to and Mr. Sir, you have to also see this, and this time do this and see if it is working or not. Can you see this screen on your laptop? Now what you have to do, you have to go inside this new. Guys, are you there? Are you getting me? Are you listening me? I went for a 2-minute break, but I came back. Do you guys also went for a break? Hello, hello, hello.
Yes.
So you guys also went for a break?
No, I just bring my water bottle in.
Okay, okay, fine. So Mr. Sir has went for a break. So,
मेरा भी वो error आ रहा है maths module maths operation.
so we have successfully done, all of both of you have resolved both of your issues. So now let's see. So this same, we have understood how the module operate and how we can import a module in our program and how we can use the methods that is present inside the module in our program. Likewise, there are lot of inbuilt modules in the Python, and this is the user defined module which I have defined as per my requirement. Now let's see some of the modules which we are already using inside our program from very early time. So there is one module called math module. So you have to do import math. This is a module which is already defined inside Python. So let's see, I have to use this module in our program. So first thing what I have to do, I have to import it. So let's first import this. If I run this, now this module get imported. What it means for the module to get imported? It means that now whatever method that is defined inside this module, we can use that method in our program. So let's type math. Let's type dot and then press enter key. Sorry, tab. You can see these are the methods which are defined inside our module. See, these are the methods which are defined inside my module. So you can use any one of these things if you need in your program. So what I am going to do, let's select any, let's see, this is a SQRT. Can you see this SQRT? Can you see this SQRT?
Yes, yes.
So let's say I want, this is what SQRT is, a method that is defined inside this module. So I am selecting this. And from your previous knowledge, you know that SQRT is a square root. We call it a square root. So inside this method, if you use this method, you can, what you can do, you can square, you can, by using this method, you can get the square root of any number. Let's say I'm putting 49 here. So if I run this, I will get 7. Because what this module is doing, this is doing square root. Now again, let's say dot, and this time I want to use, let's say, if you can go here, you can see sine function. This is a cos and let's say this is a sine function. Where is the sine function? Let's find it. You can directly also, this is for your understanding. So see here, sine is here. It's not necessary that you have to give, you can simply just write sine here, because I know that sine module is present inside this math function. And if I, let's say, give any value, let's say put 1 and simply run it, it will give me the value of sine A. And what is the value of sine A? This is the value of sine A. In this way, this math module is very useful to do lot of mathematical calculations. So you don't have to write a, simply by importing this math module, lot of your work will be easy. Now you do not need to write a separate program for the square root or for calculating the sine function or calculating lot of things. Simply you will, if you import this and if you use whatever method is defined inside it, it will give you a result in a second. Fine. Now, next thing, see. Now, this is one way of importing a module. Let's see, we can import the module and give it an alias also. Let's say, see, let's suppose this math underscore operations is a big name. Fine. It is, this module name is like let's say very big. So it is cumbersome for me to write every time this such a big name. So what I can do, I can simply do import import math underscore operation as, let's say, M. This, are you listening? So this math underscore operation as M means, now this M is, I am giving this math underscore operation an alias as M. Now this whole thing is the name of this math operation. When I use this M, it is considered as math underscore operations. So I have given an alias. This is called giving an alias to this big name. So whatever math underscore operations mean, I mean the same thing with M. Simply it means now M is representing this math underscore operation. If I do this, and now if I, now this time I don't need to, earlier what I was writing? I was writing this, I was imported math underscore operations and I was writing math underscore operation, then dot whatever method I want to use. Now this time I do not need to write this math underscore operation. I will simply write M. And if I press dot and tab, I will get these three methods which is present inside it. Let's say if I want to multiply, so you have to simply pass 4, 7, and if you press enter key, you will get this. Now this M is doing the same work what math underscore operations was doing. Do you get it? Do you get it, guys?
Yes.
Mr. Sir? Mr. Sir?
Yes, yes, yes.
Fine. Now, let's understand one more thing here. This is a one way of importing. This is another way of importing. Now let's understand there is some more ways of importing thing. Since, see, math is a big module. Likewise, whenever you will study, you will not, when you will move ahead in the Python series, you will understand, and when we will do machine learning and deep learning, all those things. So there what will happen, the module is a very big size module, so it will unnecessary when you import all the things that is present inside the module. So what will happen, it will unnecessarily uh, like create take some memory, and it will unnecessarily make the file heavy. So what, in that case, what we usually do, we only, whatever method we require in our program, we only import that method. See, when I am doing this import math underscore operation, what it is doing, it is importing all the methods that I have defined inside this operation. Fine. Now, if I will, or if when I am doing this math, import math, whatever method that is present inside this math module, it is importing all those methods. Now, instead of doing this, I am what, let's understand what I am doing. From math import sqrt. What it means, now I am asking that from the math module only import sqrt. Do you get it? And now let's run it. Now from the math module only sqrt get imported. So what it means, let's say math dot sqrt and put this, let's say 99, you will get this thing. So since I have imported it earlier, that's why I am getting this result. And let's do one thing, restart and clear output. Now see what I am doing, from math import sqrt. If I do this, I am getting this. Oh, sorry. Then I have to do simply sqrt. Fine. See what it means, from math import sqrt. That is, from the math module, I am simply only I am importing this method called sqrt. So this time I do not need to write math here, math dot this thing. I have to simply write sqrt and I have to pass this whatever value I need to pass. I have to pass it, my value, and I will get the result. But suppose if I do sine 3, it will give me error. Or if I do math dot sine, let's say 3, I will get an error. Do you understand why I am getting this error? Any one of you can explain me?
Because uh, from this math module we have imported only sqrt method, so the rest of the method will not work.
Correct. That's why when I am try to access the other methods, I am getting an error, because now I have imported only sqrt method. So do you understand this thing also? So you can also do it like this. Let's say sqrt comma, there is one method called pi. So you can also do like this. from math import sqrt comma pi. What it means, now you are importing two methods. One is sqrt and other is pi. So if you run this and if you do sqrt and if you pass any value, you will get a result. And if you pass pi and if you simply want to print pi, if you want to see the value of pi, you have to simply run it, and we know that the value of pi is 3.141, like that. So you are getting this. So you can import more than one method from here also. Simply you have to write the name of the methods. How many methods you want to import it, you have to give the name of that methods here. I suppose this is clear to you? No.
Yes.
In the same way, now since I have imported only these two, so here also if I want to, let's say, access this cos thing, let's say cos 2, I will get an error. But let's say here, if I will add this thing, cos here, cos, and I run this, and now if I do cos, let's say same thing 2, I will get the result. See. I suppose there is no confusion till here. Now, another way of doing the import is that you can also write it like from math import star. What it means, let me write it here. It means importing all methods from math module, hence we can access every method. Importing all methods from math module, hence we can access every method. This means that we want to import all the methods that is present inside this math module. This is same as import math, but there is a much more thing inside that I will discuss it later when this scenario comes. But still, but right now you should understand, from math import star means it is asking the math module to import all the methods which is present inside it. So if you simply run this, now if you want to access anything, you will get it. Let's access sine function 0, you will get the value. Let's access pi, you will get the value. Let's access sqrt, here you will get the value. Fine. Let's do something. So what is the difference between this from math import star and from this import, let's say import math? What is the difference between these two?
Here we have imported the math module only. We have
Fine.
not imported the method separate. In the next one, we have imported the method as well.
So that's why here, when I want to access the method, I have to first write math, then I have to put this dot, and the name of the method. But here, what is happening? I do not have to write this module name and dot. I can simply write the name of the method and I can use it. So this is clear? Mr. Sir, is this clear to you?
Yes, yes.
So, okay. Now let's do one thing. Let's go to your this thing and create one folder here, one file here. Let's come here. Can you see this? And just go to the new and create this text file. And you have to write in this text file, you have to write importing .py and press OK. Then what you have to do? You have to simply write print here. This is importing only once in a session. Have you written this?
No.
To write it? Just I am saving it. After writing, you have to save it.
This is a statement or
This is simply a statement.
what?
This is simply a print statement.
Okay.
You can write anything. You can write whatever you want. I am just writing this. And I am writing this particular line just for your understanding. You will know why I am writing this line. So you have to do this. Now I am moving to the next step. So now, so I have created one module. What is the name of the module just now I have created? You have to simply type import.
Okay.
Importing. Importing was the name of my module. Importing was the name of my module. So you have to simply do this. Importing and simply run this. Because only one thing is written inside it. So this is importing only once in a session. Fine. Let's again do the same thing. Importing. Importing. You are getting nothing. Again do it. You are getting nothing. Again do it. You are getting nothing. Because this module is, you can import this module only once. If you have imported this any module once in a session, so it will not import every time you will import it. That's why here it is printing. This is importing only once in a session. That's why this is not printing anything here. This is not printing anything. This is not printing anything. That's why I have written this. This is importing only once in a session. So if you will import this module multiple times in your program, it will not print this line, because here I have not defined any method, nothing. Simply I have written one statement, print statement, just to show you. And it is already imported and it is already printed. That's why it is not printing it again and again. Now see this. Have you understood this? Now, if you want to reload this module again and again, so there is a method to do that. So what is the method? Let's understand what is the method. First thing that you have to do is to write importing. After that, importing. Thereafter, in the second line, you have to write import IMP. Then in the third line, you have to write IMP dot reload. And thereafter, what you want to reload? You want to reload importing. So you have to write this. First, you have to import this module IMP. Then you have, with the help of this module, you have to reload this importing module. When you will do this and you will run this, it is giving you same thing. This is importing only once in a session. Just I am getting a warning. So just ignore this right now. It is saying that deprecation warning. The imp module is deprecated in favor of import leave and slated for removal. Now let's understand this warning sign. I will make you understand. First, understand this deprecation warning. What is this deprecation warning? Are you guys there? Are you guys there listening me?
Yeah.
Fine. So this deprecation warning, what is this deprecation? Suppose something that Python that is presently working in Python previously, but the creator of the Python has decided to discontinue it. Fine. But the creator of the Python has decided to discontinue that thing. So, and if they discontinue that particular thing, that means that particular thing is deprecated. That means this imp module, which I am importing right now, it has done its tasks. It has done its task, but I am getting the message that this message is deprecation warning. What is this warning? The imp module is deprecated. Now it is no longer in use in Python. It has been removed. It has discontinued its Python community has continued its updation, everything, in favor of import leave and slated for removal in Python 3.12. See the module documentation for alternative uses. Import imp. What it means? Whatever this imp module was doing, it has been removed in Python 3.12 and above. That means below this version, whosoever is using this version 3.12 and below, it's still present in that version. But after this 3.12 version, what right now we are using, it has been removed in favor of import leave. What it means? Whatever import leave is doing, same thing. Whatever imp was doing, same thing import leave was doing. So it is recommending me to use this import leave instead of this imp. Do you understood this? So wherever you see this deprecation, deprecated, you should understand that same thing has discontinued its service by the Python creators of the Python. Do you get it? Now,
Yes.
see, we have created one module. This module, let's import this math operation module. So let's here import this thing, same thing. Import first. Now, I want to see what are the methods defined inside this module. I want to see the methods that is defined inside this module. For this, what I have to do, I have to simply write dir inside the parenthesis. I have to write this module name. So I am giving the name of this module. If I will do this, and if I run this, see, I will get these are the methods which are defined inside my module. This is built-ins, case, doc, file, loader, name, package. This is the by default thing which is present inside any module. Whatever module you will create, this is a default thing that you will get inside any module. And this is the methods. You will also understand these things when we will learn object-oriented programming. You will understand this concept will become clear then. But the method that you have defined is add, multiply, and subtract. These are the only three methods that we have defined. So I'm getting here. Now let's see dir and let's do for math and let's see what happens. Okay, I have to import here. Let's first import math. Now let's see dir math. See, these many number of methods, these are the default thing that I was getting here also. Here also I was getting this thing, which are by default created, defined inside any module. And these are the methods, see, which are defined inside my math module. So we can able to use all these methods which is defined inside by math module. So in this way, you can check what are the methods that is defined inside any module. So you can also see this with the help of, let's see, let me create one more module for you. Let's just create one more module here. I am going inside this and I am creating one more module. Let's create one more module. And let's give it the name of the module as example example underscore module dot py, giving the name. Now let's define one function inside it, def greet. And what I want to greet, let's say greetings from AI Ki Pathshala for Shankar and Ruchi. as both of you will do wonders in life. This is a greet message. Let's say I have defined inside this. I can define something else also. Let's define, okay, let's define def and get underscore course. So what are the course? Return this thing. Let's say in the form of dictionary, I want to return this thing. What is this thing? Let's say artificial intelligence. Second thing, let's define machine learning. Machine, L-E-A-R-N-I-N-G, learning. And then let's define Python. These are the three things I am defining. And now let's do one thing. Save it. And after saving it, close it. And now come to this thing. Now see, I'm importing this thing that I have import example underscore module. So let's import this thing. So this is the module I've imported. Now do example dot greet, GREET. This is the thing that I have defined. See, example, sorry, underscore module dot greet. If you simply do this, what you will get? You will get the message that I have given. If you do example module dot get course and run this, you will get the name of the courses which I have defined inside this module. So do you understand this? I suppose there is nothing left inside it. Now let me discuss with you few other modules. That is an import module, which is, there is something called library that I will discuss right now. Let's import something. Let's do something, see some built-in functions like we have already seen import math. Likewise, there are some built-in model which is very often used, that is called import date time. Same way, there's one module which is called import OS, which we have already understood. Now, this date time, since we have not studied, let's see, we can also do it like, I'm summarizing whatever we have learned from date time import date time. That means from the date time module, import this date time. That means inside this date time, there is one method called date time, is defined inside a datetime module. One method datetime is defined. So I am importing that method from the datetime. Did you understand this? Same way, from, if I write from math import pi, it simply means from math I am importing this pi only. Now,
I didn't get this one.
which?
From date time, import date time.
Okay, let's understand this. Just run this, then do date time dot see that it simply means from the date time module you are importing date time. Date time, that means from this module you are importing this thing, date time. Let me clarify you by this way. See, we have okay, first let's see this from this thing where we have where we were import yeah, import example module from example underscore module import get underscore course. If I simply run this, so what I have to do, if I simply put get underscore course, course, I will get this thing. From example underscore module import get course. Get course was my this get underscore course. So first I will let me discuss you something, then I will come to this again. Let's discuss this thing. Fine. Let me first discuss with you this thing. See here, what I want to discuss with you is this thing. See, let's say how I have at the start of the session, I have told you that this module makes our code easy to work, it's reusable and all those things. So how it is working in that way, let's understand this. See, this is my main project. Let's say I am working on certain project. So this is written my main project. How this project structure this is a simple way of understanding how the project's structure is broken down. So what happened is that first it is broken into different packages. This is called package. 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 So it is package 1. This is package 2. Here it can be package 3, PKG3. It can be package 4, PKG4. So it can be as many number of packages as it is required. This is not that it is only 2. This is just for your understanding. I am telling you here. So it is broken down into different packages. Let's say this is package 1, then this is package 2, this is package 3, package 4, package 5, like that, any number of packages. Inside a package, what is happened? That package is broken down into different modules. Let's say this package 1 is broken down into different modules. This is module 1. This is module 2. Fine. And it is not necessarily only 2. It can be maybe 100 modules, maybe 1000 modules. It can be any number of modules. And this module, if you see inside the module, different functions or method is defined. This is function 11. This is function 12. These two functions are defined inside this module 1. Inside this module 2, function 21, function 22 is defined. This is module 2. Likewise, there may be some other modules also present here. Now see this. Inside this package, this is package 2. Module 3 is defined and module 4 is defined. Inside module 3, this function is defined and this function is defined. Inside module 4, this function is defined and this function is defined. Now, this is a sub package. What it means? This is a sub package, that is a package inside a package. This is a bigger package and the other package is defined inside this sub package. And this sub package has only one module called M5. And this module has this function or this method defined inside it. This is how the whole project structure. This is how we will break the project into different. See, what happens when you are working on certain project. So there are, depending upon the project size, depending upon the time deadline that you need to finish. Let's say 50 developers are working. So how the things is going on? When we start the project, we do a lot of things before starting a project. But when we start the coding part of the project, when we start coding, we have to first see, convert that coding thing into different packages or different libraries. Fine. And inside that libraries, we define what this library we have to do inside this library, or inside this package what I have to do, inside this package what I have to do, inside this package what I have to do, inside this package, inside this package, inside this package. And thereafter, I will subdivide that package into different modules. That what I have to do inside this module, inside this package, there are, let's say, 10 modules. So what I have to do in this module, 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 what I have to do. Same way it goes on. Then comes every module. Inside this module, what are the functions that I have to write, or what are the methods, or what are the classes? Since we have not studied right now about the classes, that's why I'm not talking about it. But we have to define what are the methods, what are the functions or methods or classes we have to define inside every module. And then when we define the methods, functions, and classes. In this way, the project structure is broken down into a small chunks, and then it is assigned to different developers that you have to work on this module. Let's say you have to work on module 1, other developer has to work on module 2, another developer has to work on module 3, some developer has to work on module 4, some has to work on module 5. Likewise, each one of the developer, the product manager or the person responsible, when they break the project into different modules, they assign to the different developers, they assign different modules that you have to work on this module, and you have to write these functions, and then they will start working. Do you understood this? Hello guys. Hello. I suppose you guys go to sleep. When to sleep? Is it so? I am not getting anything. रुचि,
Yes.
Yes.
इतना देर बाद कैसे रिप्लाई करते हैं आप लोग?
अनम्यूट करना पड़ता है, कभी कभी स्टक हो जाता है वो।
ओके, ठीक है। तो ये समझ में आया या नहीं आया आप लोग को?
आया है।
ठीक है। सी, तो you have understood this. Here we have created a module. Now see what we have to do. Next thing is called, let's see this thing. This is called absolute import. Let's say you have made one package. You have made this package 1, and inside this package 1 there are two modules, module 1 and module 2, and you simply want only module 1. Fine. So what you will do, you do not want module 2, or let's say there are 10 modules inside this package, and you simply want module 1 because that is required in your program. So what you have to do, simply same thing, from pkg1 import m1. Fine. Now let's say if you want from this, you have imported this module, package 1, and you simply know, let's say you only require this function 22. Let's say you only require this function 22 or function 21, whatever. Let's say you only require this function 21. So this function 21 is present in which module? Can you say me? Function 21 is present in which module? Can you answer? This function 21 is present in module 2.
Package 1 M2.
M2. And this M2 is present in which package? Package 1.
Package 1.
So we can also write it like from pkg1 dot M2 import function 21. If I simply want this function, nothing else, first we have to do this from package 1, then inside this package I have to go inside this package dot m2, that now I am here in this module. Now from here I have to import this function 21. Another thing is that, let's say from package 2 dot sub package 2. This is a sub package 2. From package 2, I am importing this from sub package dot sub from package 2 dot sub package, means I am here dot, let's say m5. This is my module, so I have to write this m5 import function 411. Let's say I want to import this. So first I have to import this. I have to do this from pkg2, then dot, I have to come to the sub package dot sub pkg, then again dot m5. Then I have to import, let's say if I want to import this function, I have to do like this. So this is called absolute import. Whatever we have discussed here is called absolute import. So you have understood this, I suppose. No, there is nothing, I suppose, left inside this. Everything I have covered. Now come to this thing, that we import date time, na? This was date time. This from date time import date time. From date time import date time. Why I am doing this? If you simply write this and you date time dot date time, and let's run it, you will get date time has no attribute date time. Date time or date time. Okay. As time zone combine ctem from ISO from timestamp. Okay, this should be like from timestamp import date time. From timestamp import date time. Okay, module not from timestamp import date time. No, this is running there. This time import date time. Okay, date time dot current date. Dot date. So this is working actually. So this is a way to import this. CUIC combine C time or combine C time day. Let's do from module from timestamp microsecond minute replace resolution second timestamp shown today. If I write simply today, okay, see. So I am getting the date today as 10/10/2023, and these are the other variables, not date time dot date time. Can you see this? It is coming date time dot date time. If you not do date time dot date time, let's see, date time dot date time has no attribute date time. Okay. So see, this is a way to import. If I am doing this thing, I am not getting any error. From date time, import date time. This is a way to import the date time. That means you are importing everything that is present inside this date time. Are you getting me? This means from date time, import date time means whatever is present inside this date time, import everything. I suppose it means that. That's why this is working. Whatever, if you do date time, and let's press dot, and let's do this date, you will get date time dot date. Unbound method date time dot date needs an argument. So what argument it needs? Date for date and it doesn't. Okay. So I have to see what argument it is asking. Return date object with same name, month and date. So you have to pass an argument here. What is object doesn't apply to an int object. So just give it a this thing and see. Let's date Monday. So I have to look at something, do something else here. Date day from our ISO calendar. ISO calendar. Let's import. ISO calendar needs an argument. Here also I have to need an argument. So let's put 2023. That doesn't apply to an int object. Okay. So ISO calendar, I have to see named tuple. Okay. Return a named tuple containing ISO week, year, and method descriptor. Docstring is not getting much information, so not an issue. So let's do something else. Our get set underscore descriptor object is not callable. So fine, we will look into this. Not an issue. Any other doubt, any other thing that you want to share? You can share. Otherwise, now I'm stopping the sharing of my screen.
Okay.
And I think all of you are feeling quite sleepy.
Yes.
So go to the sleep and we will talk tomorrow, because even my mind has stopped working right now.
Same here.
Fine. So